Hi guys, this is your teacher Ali, and today's topic is present perfect. We have seen this topic before in the past, but we are going to use it one more time in this bimester. So, ready? Let's go. Now, I'm going to start our today's topic making you a question. Have you ever eaten pizza? Have you ever played video games? Have you ever been to Disneyland? Have you ever watched a 3D movie? Have you ever drunk coffee? Have you ever had an accident? When someone asks you this question, they are using present perfect. And when you want to answer to this question, you must answer, yes, I have. No, I haven't. So next time someone asks you, have you ever? You can answer, yes, I have. Or, no, I haven't. Present perfect is an action that started in the past and continues until the present. As you can see in the picture, you are going to start this action before now, but this action is going to be a little bit closer to the present, but not exactly in the present. Sometimes these actions can be repeated into the future. Now, in this structure, you are going to need a helping verb. This helping verb or auxiliary verb is have, but there are two forms for have and has. And also, you are going to change the verb into the past participle. That is the third column of your verb list. The structure, guys. The structure of present perfect tense, you need a subject. Remember, guys, the subject can be a personal pronoun like I, you, we, they, he, she, and it, but also can be a noun like the name of a person, like Hannah, Thomas, Katie, or it can be two names, or it can be an animal like a lion or a place. Nouns are the subject. Now we have the auxiliary verb have, and also in the next part of this tense is going to be the verb in past participle. In this example, we have sung. We is the subject, have is the helping verb, and sung is the verb in past participle. Now let's see when we are going to use have or when we are going to use has. The structure for I, you, we, and they are going to be needed with have or are going to use have. I have, you have, we have, they have. But for he, she, and it are going to be with has. I'm going to give you another tip. We use have when you're talking in plural, like when you say, Katie and Tom have two people. When you say all the students is plural, that indicates more people, so it's have. When you're talking about one person, you're going to use has, like Louis has, Hannah has. Is only one person. Now, I'm going to give you some examples about when to use it and how to make some sentences. Now, we have the subject, the auxiliary verb, and then the verb in past participle. That is the formula. Now, we have I have eaten. Then I'm going to give you the translation so you can know how to use it. I have eaten. Yo he comido. You have been. Tú has estado. We have drunk. Nosotros hemos bebido. They have played. Ellos han jugado. As you can see here, the verb have changes according to the subject. I have, yo he. You have, tú has. We have, nosotros hemos. They have. Ellos han. Now let's see for the snob or third person. The he, she, and it personal pronouns are going to use has. He has seen. Él ha visto. She has written. Ella ha escrito. It has started. Ha comenzado. In this one, I'm going to give you an example. The race has started. La carrera ha comenzado. You are going to tell me what just happened in this example. Now, for the structure of the present perfect, remember we have three forms: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Now let's see how to write it. The affirmative, we have the subject, the helping verb have or has, and the past participle verb. And finally, we have the complement, like in this example. I have tried sushi. Yo he probado el sushi. This is the affirmative form. Negative form. Subject, haven't or hasn't, that are the contractions for have not or has not. Both are correct. Then the verb in past participle, and finally the complement. In this one, the example is I have not tried sushi. It's the same that I haven't tried sushi. No he probado el sushi. This is the negative form. Now we have the interrogative. Have and has, that is the helping verb, then the subject, then the past participle of the verb in past participle, and finally the complement. Do not forget the question mark. If you don't put the question mark at the end, the structure is going to be incorrect. Have you tried sushi? ¿Has probado el sushi? In this case, you remember first is going to be the helping verb. Now, sometimes we are going to use WH questions like when, where. Those questions are going to be before the helping verb. Now let's see uses. Now, before I give you the uses of this tense, I want you to remember that each tense are going to be used in different situations. Present perfect has some specific ideas about when to use it. The first of this one are experiences. I'm going to give you some examples after, but I want you to remember this one. Experiences, repeated actions, something that you do or you have done many times. Unfinished actions, something that it's incomplete, something that just happened just in this moment, just like 2 seconds ago. Achievements and never happened actions. Achievements, you will say, I didn't understand what it's an achievement. Achievement are accomplishments, like in Spanish you will say logros, like when you have finished your college or when you have a degree, that's an achievement. Or when you're playing video games and you have finished your level, you will say, I have finished level 4. That's an example. Now let's see some other examples that are going to help us. The first one that you can see here is an experience. I have been to Paris. Never happened action. I have never traveled to Italy. Another experience could be I have eaten crickets. It's strange, but maybe you have. Never happened action. I have never been to China. Those are examples of an experience and never happened action. The next example are repeated actions. Like I have told you before, is something that you have done many times. I have listened that song many times. I have watched Star Wars like 1,000 times. That's for sure. I have I have read that book 2 times. Those are examples of repeated actions. Another time that you can use present perfect is something that just happened 2 seconds ago. It's like a combination between past and present. The cars have just crashed. It's just in this moment. Mhm. Another example for this is it has just started to rain, like in this instance. Now, another example or another use for present perfect is an action that continues into the present. I have been on Facebook and Twitter for 2 hours. Maybe you continue doing this activity, so it must be I have been on Facebook for more time, but you continue making the activity. Now, before I show you this slide, I want you to remember that at the end of each video, I have a small review for you. This review is going to help you with your questions at the end of the video. Okay, so let's start with our review. Present perfect tense needs a subject, a helping verb, and the verb and past participle. There are two types of helping verbs. In this one, we have the subject I, you, we, they, and we use have, he, she, and it use has. Also, we use have when we are talking of plural nouns, more than one. And we use has when you are talking about a singular noun, only one. I'm going to give you one example using this chart. You have finished. They have lost. He has gone. Now, in this, remember, we use present perfect for an action that started in the past and continues into the present. Or maybe you are going to do it, or you have the chance to do it one more time. Now, or you have done it many, many times. In this one, we have the most important uses for present perfect are experiences. I have gone sailing. I have visited New York. I have not tried sushi. Recently completed action, something that just happened. I have just finished my homework. Unfinished action, something that continues into the present. I have lived in Irapuato for 10 years. I have been on TikTok for 2 hours. Repeated actions, something that you have done many times. I have watched that movie twice. Now, another one, or for finishing our topic today, is every time you have finished something, you're not going to say, I finished. No, that is incorrect. You say, I have finished, or I finished. The contraction for I have is the same. I have finished. So we have finished, guys. See you the next time and have a nice time. See you. Bye.